So today, why you actually have this app open on your screen, this is the application we'll be using to create graphic designs on our smartphone. The name is called Pixel Lab. You can download it on Play Store. It's only available on Android devices. Do you understand? This is a different version I'm actually using. When you download the one from Play Store, it's not actually yellow like this. It's kind of like blue. So within the as we progress, I'll share the softwares, their files, which I use, and so that it will actually be uniform. So I'll kind of like give a light overview of how this app work. Up here, you see this back arrow is actually to go back when you've actually made a mistake, when you've done a mistake in your design. Why this is to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Why this is your grid, creating a specific layout so that your design will be balanced and the rest. Why this diamond shapes stuff in the center is your layouts, where you see your layouts. So for example, now if I want to off this one, I click on this eye stuff, and as you can see, they are leaving the layouts one after the other. You understand? So this is just how it is. Yes. So these plus are the side of this diamond layer button here is used in adding files, importing file for your device. Can carry to add text, current date, sticker shape from gallery. This is where you import from gallery. You see, to bring up your gallery and everything you actually need to use. Why this draw is if you want to draw something and the rest. This and disk icon here is used to saving your work. Can be used in saving your work. And you can see save as project, save as image, and the rest. So when designing, I actually urge people to save your work regularly, because I'm in a situation where you make a mistake, or maybe your phone crashes and the rest. You actually have a backup file of which you can continue designing from. You understand? So that's one of the major reasons of saving your work frequently. Understand? So this quote icon is to generate quotes, to bring quotes, import quotes in your design. While this three dot has a whole lot of functions. You can open a pixel lab file. That is this open.pip file here at the bottom. Maybe somebody sent you their design file. You can open it from here. If you click on it now, it will take you to your device. It will take you to this page where you will click on this .pop, then it will open your storage for you to actually locate where their file is on your phone. That's it. The next place we'll go to is actually this menu, this white light stand. So this is not actually how it will look. Let me put it in a portrait orientation. You see the way it is. So actually give it that orientation because of this video. You see the first one is how about this kind of like a template, the template section, the template menu bar. Do you understand? So the next one now is text. If you want to add a text, you can come here by clicking A. Then you see this new text stuff. You double click on it, open these windows, then apply type what you want. That is how that is just how to add text. Same thing with quotes. So this other place, this diamond shape, this hexagon shape is for actually stickers, to draw a shape and some other stuff. So after you've drawn the shape, it actually give you a whole new set of tools to use that same hexagon shape, because here you can, as you can see, let me just take it back. As you can see, you can copy, you can send it to the back of the layer, you can send it to the front, you can send it to the back, you can send it to the front, you can move it, you can move the position, you can align it, you can increase the size, you can change the color, can force a color on it. That is actually the use of this color button. Can create a texture, like making it have like a background image. You can give it color filter by increasing the hue, saturation, brightness, contrast, and all. You understand? So there are various functional use of this these tools here. So this next one is kind of like one of the most one um important part of this app. If you want to set your image size or your size of your canvas, you can come here. Can maybe for YouTube banner, you just come here and see something like YouTube channel banner. If you're working on the thumbnail, you just click on thumbnail, then you will change the size of your canvas the to that of a YouTube thumbnail. So on this video, I'll just be introducing you to this app. I don't want it to be too long so that there won't be something called information overload, so that you will not be stressed on what to actually learn. So after this class, on your Android device, just search for Pixel Lab on your Play Store. The assignment I'll be giving is just for you to create something. Just create something, play around the app. Just do something, so that you will actually be familiar with how the app work and the rest. So in our next class, by God's grace, we be using it to work on a flyer and the rest. You understand? Or maybe I'll just introduce you to the the other apps I actually use in designing for smartphone. So with this Pixel Lab, you can actually create Photoshop style of design to an extent, actually, to an extent on a smartphone. So Pixel Lab I actually use Pixel Lab to structure my design. Then the other app, Photo Room, I use it to create elements like that has this um blur effect, remove background. That is the two major things I use Photo Room for. Why the third one, Lightroom or Snapseed or IBIX Paint X. I use that one to color grade my design, giving it a particular feel or giving it a particular mood. Basically enhancing the design. So that is just how it is. You understand? So I hope you've learned something today from this introductory class to graphic design and visual communication. I would like you to go back to your notes, revise everything you've learned today so that it will become part of you. And don't forget the assignment I gave, which is downloading Pixel Lab on your Android phone and actually playing around the app. Maybe you can even do something. Maybe on our live session, I'll ask and see if any of you have actually done anything. So aside from that assignment, there'll be a test coming up. Your handler will actually tell you when this will be done. So thank you for sticking to these points, and See you in my next video, in my next class.